It's a play debate.
Order.
Please come to order. The Leader of Opposition will now deliver the last speech opposing the resolution. It is his responsibility to complete the attack on the government case and to define and summarize the position of the opposition. I remind the Leader of Opposition that the last 3 minutes of the speech constitutes the opposition rebuttal. During this 3-minute speech, although new evidence may be introduced, no new contentions may be introduced. Please proceed.
Speaker, may I entertain a question to you?
No, you can't.
Declines.
Oh. Madam Speaker, I would just like to talk about the absolute monarchy. And the first thing I want to say is this type of government is the absolute government of failure. Just because, first of all, it is inhumane and unjust.
Goodbye,
These topics, unjust and inhumane, just lead to its unstableness. For example, it is inhumane because you see in Louis XIV's reign, he is the only ruler that exists. And he took everything from the farmers. He took everything from the people.
Good boy.
Yes!
Everything put it in his own pocket. This happens in an absolute government.
Arise on a point of order.
You may proceed.
The Leader of Opposition has pointed directing towards the government side.
Could you please explain?
Throughout his explanation in support of the opposition's case, he has pointed at our case.
Will the Leader of Opposition please apologize to the government?
I just apologize to But, so.
You may proceed.
It is unjust because the king gets everything in his own pocket. The king does not care about his people. In an absolute monarchy, the king just gets everything he wants. And there is no room for anything. See, this is unjust because people are not treated equally. As Shah pointed out, people got kicked out of the country. First of all, it is absolute monarchy is racist. It does not.
Speaker, would the Leader of the Opposition like to entertain a question?
I accept.
You said it's racist and then people got kicked out of the country when England is prosecuting Catholics and they can't practice their religious.
Yes, and the absolute monarch makes this. It's the absolute monarch's fault that this happens.
No,
Yes.
that was after England became a limited monarchy.
For example, he kicked out Jews. He kicked out all the Huguenots. He kicked them out of the country. Wait, isn't this racist?
Your country was prosecuting Catholics. So, and that wasn't at the time of an absolute monarch. That was after England became a limited monarchy.
Madam Speaker, would Leader of Opposition like to begin a question?
At the end. At the end. Okay, just because the absolute monarchy is inhumane and unjust, it becomes unstable and to this ineffective. And it is ineffective because after a while, when the king is done depleting all the farmers, which are his resources, he can't pay anything back because the farmers are his grass that he feeds on. So pretty much he takes what he needs for himself, and there's nothing left for the common people, which in the end effect just leaves the monarch with nothing left. So it is very ineffective because the country starts dying out. So this is what the absolute monarch causes. It just dies out because there's nothing left for the people. And it is, as you defined at the beginning,
Madam Speaker, I'd like to rise on a point of order.
Proceed.
The leader of the opposition has aimed his thumb in the direction on purpose of the government case.
True.
I'm sure that was a mistake.
Mm.
Please proceed.
Madam Speaker, raise a point.
Upon a raise upon a point of personal privilege.
Proceed.
One of the clerks of, Madam Speaker, as you can see, the clerks of the government side are trying to deduct from the time, even though they're trying to abuse and mislead
Which is allowed.
the speaker in order to deduct some time.
Which is allowed.
Oh, Madam Speaker.
Please sit. The rules of the court allow the clerks and anybody else to rise at any time and question or announce first motion. Please proceed.
Okay, as I said before, absolute monarchy makes the whole country collapse. It is ineffective, and as the Crown Minister defined at the beginning, effective is working constantly and making good money for your country. And this does not happen after the monarch has stolen everything from the normal people, which he depends on, which is his life source. And this is why, yeah, I should have limited monarchy, because the economy goes up, the country goes stable, and it's humaner and it's just. You don't have any of this in a absolute monarchy.
Madam Speaker, would the leader of the opposition like to answer the question?
I accept.
You said the economy goes up, and yet much more money is spent on maintaining the parliament than just one person.
In the outcome, the king spends a lot more money. Do you know what the finances of the king are? What he spends for wars, which his people aren't affected of. Actually they are affected of. They don't have anything from it. They get loads of bad things from it. People get died, they get killed because of war, their taxes go up, they get less money, they're less productive, it's just less for the country.
You are aware of the fact that limited monarchies also participate in wars, and that limited monarchs also spend money on wars, right?
Madam Speaker, I raise a point of personal privilege.
Please proceed.
The Crown Minister has went above the limit of her questioning. She has already asked 5 questions, which is above her limit.
Sorry. The member of position raises a point. The Prime Minister is now not permitted to ask any more questions.
Okay, so this is the outcome of the absolute monarchy. So there's nothing good about it, and it just should not exist. It should be replaced by limited monarchy, in which there is a parliament. Everybody can decide. If you have one king, for example, and the one king goes to war, it's only his decision. Limited monarchies also go to war, but it's a decision of all of them, the people.
You have
1 minute.
1 more minute. And make your clear speech.
So,
Sorry.
the absolute-